As you know, there's still a lot of skepticism around the world about American motives in Iraq.
Right.
Why not fold in some of the UN inspectors to this effort? Not turn it over to them, but make them a part of it. Would that help with the credibility, do you think?
I think there's going to be skepticism until people find out there was, in fact, a weapons of mass destruction program.
Before we went to war against Iraq, one of the reasons that you justified this war was that he posed a real threat to the United States. If he couldn't defend his own country, and we have not yet been able to find the weapons of mass destruction, which were not even launched in defense of Iraq,
right?
Was that threat overstated?
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I think time and investigation will prove a couple points. One, that he did have terrorist connections. And secondly, that he had a weapons of mass destruction program. We know he had a weapons of mass destruction program.
The president says there are hundreds of locations all over Iraq where Saddam could have hidden those weapons.
We've only looked at about 90 of those sites so far. I mean, literally hundreds of sites. And so we will find them. It's going to take time to find them. And the best way to find them is to continue to collect information from the humans, the Iraqis, who were involved with hiding them.
But it is important to find the weapons of mass destruction or the evidence that he had a massive program underway, isn't it?
Yes, I think we will. I'm pretty confident we will. One thing there can't be skepticism about is the fact that this guy was torturous and brutal on the Iraqi people. And now the people are beginning to see what freedom means within Iraq. Look at the Shia marches and the Shia pilgrimages that are taking place. And the world will see that the United States is interested in peace, is interested in security, and interested in freedom.
But can Iraq truly make the transition to a democracy? Some well-known experts have their doubts.
Well, first of all, we just started. The country isn't secure yet. I mean, the first things that we're worried about is making sure that the militia units of the old Fedayeen Saddam aren't out killing people. So our troops are working with coalition forces to make the country more secure. Secondly, we're worried about making sure there's the presence of a police force in these different cities to maintain order.
How long will that take?
And it's like somebody asked me the other day, how long is it going to take to get rid of the Saddam Hussein's regime? My answer is as long as necessary.
But it may take as long as 2 years.
It could or less, who knows? But the point I'm making is that we're there to promote security, to make sure life returns back to normal, and to help the Iraqi people establish a government, because we believe that democracy can work within Iraq.
Military victory in the war was widely expected, but even as U.S. troops were overpowering a faraway dictator, at home their commander-in-chief faced another big battle over the financial cost of waging war without broad international support.